The green wave is rolling. They just came off the playoff. Let me tell you about them in 2026. Listen, the most obvious thing with Tulane is that they lost their head coach, John Summerall, to Florida. The thing is, Will Hall, the new head coach, has been there with Willie Fritz and John Summerall. I do not expect this team to take a huge step back. Will Hall has been there with both of them and has seen success and knows how to get this Tulane team to do what they need to do. I mean, they just went to the playoff last year. He knows how to build that up. He retains Jamari McClure, who is averaging 98 yards and 6.5 yards a carry in the final few games of Tulane's season last year, so he's going to be really good coming in. And on top of that, Maurice Turner comes back, who won the starting role last year for Tulane before suffering a high ankle sprain. The backfield is going to be loaded. Both of those guys are really good, and they're going to be able to run the ball. Now, as of right now, the quarterback situation is a big question mark for Tulane, and whether or not they can get that sorted out and who's going to throw the ball is a big key to whether or not Tulane has success in 2026. Right now, it's looking like it's either going to be dual threat Zion Chris-Camillion or the Houston transfer Caden Simonza. Whoever takes this reins of this offense is going to have high expectations because Tulane has had success and has been in the playoffs, so they have higher regard for what they want as a fan base and as a school. Now, whoever it is running the offense is going to have tons of receivers to throw to. They have a loaded receiving core with Anthony Brown-Stevens, Zycarl Lewis Jr., and Destin Hill from LSU. They're going to be good on offense if the quarterback can figure it out. I'm not worried about that. If the quarterback can figure it out for whoever's going to be starting, the offense is going to be rolling just like they were last year. Now on to defense. As I mentioned, 6 of the top 10 tacklers returned for this team. This is going to be a pretty good defense for the same reasons. Like, they have a lot of returnees that's going to make this thing run from last year's team. They bring back 4 guys who started, not to mention some of the backups that are going to be filling holes for people who did start. Now, the defensive line lost 4 starters to other Power 4 programs. However, the line had a deep rotation last year, and I fully expect them to be just perfectly fine coming into this next season, honestly. My overall analysis for this is that Coach Will Hall has seen winning and seen what it's like to be successful at Tulane. I think he's going to be able to fit that mold of Fritz and Summerall and get Tulane in the right direction and keep them there. I think they win the American again. I don't think they're going to be good enough to make the playoff this year, but Will Hall is going to be getting them in the right direction, and I think the quarterback play is just going to hold them back. I don't think they're going to be as good as they were in previous years, and that's going to pull them back a little bit. But other than that, this team's really good. They're going to probably win the American, and they're going to take a step forward next year. But that's all I got for Tulane. I really like them. Peace.